So a while ago I saw a video of Cristiano Ronaldo playing football in the dark, and as crazy as it seemed to me that someone could play football without seeing, I realised after a while that there's literally professional athletes who do this on a world stage. And it got me thinking. So over the past week I tested out blind football to see how difficult it really is. Alright, so because it's only day one today, I'm not going to be doing anything too extreme. We're just going to be running through a couple of drills and getting used to using this football and also wearing the blindfold, so let's jump into it. I think I should also mention that the football I'm using in this video is an official Blind Soccer Association football. What's different about this football is that there's sensory devices inside the ball so you can tell exactly where it is on the field, which does also unfortunately mean that it is a lot heavier than an ordinary size 5 football. But anyway, let's get back into the video. Alright, so we've got the dribbling drills done now. It didn't go as bad as I expected, to be honest, but anyway, let's hop into some shooting drills now. I can't call her unless she kiss me. I don't know her, but she say that she miss me. I'm rolling with like 450. Why they wanna send me under from 60? Look how they want, y'all keep the same far. Okay, so day one is done. It probably didn't go as bad as I thought, to be honest, but anyway, I'll see you guys for day two. So it's day two of learning how to play blind football, and we're not actually going to be going down to the pitch today. So I looked at some of the clips I took yesterday and they didn't look too good, to be honest. So what we're going to be doing today is researching more about how blind football is played as a sport, and then tomorrow we can head on down to the pitch. So let's get into it. So pretty much what I'm looking for is just actual footage of pro blind footballers and how they do things like dribbling and shooting and just how they move the ball around.
Auf die Verteidiger zuläuft und so ein und das andere Mal gefährliche Situationen kreiert. Gute Frage.
So after researching a bit more about blind football, the biggest thing that stood out to me was just how differently blind footballers dribble the ball. So it's much more of a side-to-side thing with both feet rather than one foot leading the way, but anyway, we're going to head down to the pitch tomorrow and see if we can put what we learned to the test.
Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47 back.
Alright, it's day 3 of learning to play blind football. We're down at the pitch again today, but we are going to be switching up the drills just to try out the new way of dribbling, so let's get into it. I should also mention that the drill we're doing today is pretty easy. We're just going to be dribbling from each corner of a triangle, so let's get into it. Oh, and I also upgraded my blindfold. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave dribbling there for today. I'm extremely happy with how we've improved. A lot better than day one, to be honest. So anyway, let's move on to shooting now. Alright, so today's shooting drill is pretty easy. We're just gonna be dribbling from the center cone out to either the left or the right and then taking the shot on. So let's get into it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. Overall, I'm extremely happy with the improvement we made since day one, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so for day 4 of learning to play blind football, we're going to be talking to Daniel today, who is an actual pro blind footballer for the England national team. So we're just going to be asking him a couple of questions. Let's jump into it. Alright, man.
Hello, mate.
We're all good. One of the things I actually picked up on when watching blind football is that the keepers are fully sighted, right?
Yeah, that's right. So what you'll generally find is teams will find kind of like goalkeepers who may not have made it in professional 11-a-side, so like try and bring them across into the 5-a-side game.
The other thing I picked up during the week was how heavy the actual football is. How do you go about just getting used to the ball, really?
So the ball's heavier ball for a reason. You know, if it goes in the air, when it comes back down and bounces, it's not bouncing up around chest height.
Yeah, I get you. Finally, do you have any tips for any players coming up trying to play blind football?
Hammer the basics, get them down to a really good level. Plenty of clips out there on YouTube for people to watch. Follow the International Blind Sports Association on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, don't be afraid to reach out to blind people.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me today, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
Alright, so day 4 is over, so we're gonna head down to the pitch tomorrow for the final day of learning to play blind football. Alright, so it's the final day of learning to play blind football. So today we're going to be putting everything we learned over the past week to the test, and hopefully we'll see the improvement since day 1. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright, we're going to move on to shooting now, so hopefully we can do better than we did on day 1. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there for the week. We're going to head home now and hopefully we can compare our results to day one and see an improvement. So I'll see you then. So after 1 week of learning to play blind football, our results look like this. So over the course of a week, our dribbling speed definitely improved and our average time on day 5 was a massive improvement over day 1. Moving on to shooting now, and while we only scored 1 more goal on day 5, I definitely think we improved our technique compared to day 1. But anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Look, go subscribe to DavidMC's YouTube, yeah? Keep it peace mode, yeah? Peace and love, take care.
Subscribe to DavidMC on YouTube, and have a great day.